Test 1 2 3. Test 1 2 3. Test 1 2 3. Test.
Tehran.
Greetings. What'd you get up to on your Saturday?
Work.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm lucky right now. Someone's only got weekend availability, so I'm getting all the weekends off and just working weekdays.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but it's only temporary.
I actually don't mind the Sunday-Monday combo for days off.
Hello?
Hello.
What's up, Sea Dog?
Nothing. I have a few more questions.
E-Dog.
Oh no, get the fuck out of here. No work-related questions here.
Bruce literally told me to bug you with it, so I've just been trying to come up with.
Of course.
He's like, I'm not here. Ask James for everything. I'm like, all right.
Wow. Maybe I should just approve a raise that I can't approve. Since he said
Sure.
to ask me for everything.
That would be nice. Tell you what, you give me a 50% raise, I'll take on 3 clients all the time.
Wow, 50%. Pretty sure you'd be making more than Tasha.
That would be sad. What? Oh, $50 for everyone. Okay, yeah, I'm down. What were we doing?
We just got threatened.
Yeah, I was kidnapped. You guys rescued me.
Got
We
thrown out of
debated
everything, yeah.
kicking their asses.
Yeah, I don't think we would have won. Or-
Well, we might have. Maybe not with Sylvanas in poor shape and us missing a couple of our key abilities there.
yeah, my dice are not loaded right now, so.
Hello. Hola.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good yourself.
Pretty good. Just been a packed day. Saw my kids play basketball, like my students, and then
Yeah.
went to a tabletop cafe, and I got back maybe like an hour and a half ago. So, yeah,
Oh, that sounds like fun.
yeah, it was fun. Let's see. And now I'm kind of worried because I grabbed a drink from the fridge. And I feel like it's not going to taste very good.
Why is that?
It's a pumpkin beer.
Oh,
Actually, they're not bad. I don't know what brand that one is, but I've had pumpkin beer before.
I'm having a really strong hoppy IPA right now, and I'm not enjoying it.
Yeah.
All I've got is Bush because it tastes good and it's cheap.
Yeah, fair enough.
everyone's drinking nice beer, and I'm just drinking
Hello.
vodka mixed with blue raspberry.
Aw, that's,
Sounds friggin' delicious.
Yeah,
It
it still
does.
sounds nice.
that's
Well,
cute.
Be better if it was not Smirnoff and maybe something nicer.
Fair enough.
Dolichnia is pretty good. It's a really good go-to. Again, not expensive, but
Yeah.
tasty.
Have Coke and rum.
That's always a good choice.
Yeah, it's classic.
I can't drink that anymore.
Nothing to mix it in.
Uh-huh. Neither can Varen. Varen got really sick off rum and Coke.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't do it anymore.
I'm still debating whether or not I should open this pumpkin beer. I have a bit of sake left.
Okay, who just drinks sake for fun?
I do.
Oh my god.
It tastes so clean.
You are
love
so
sake.
special. This is what I love about you. Like, you always surprise. Like, I was
Sit
not
around in
expecting
a-
you to say that.
Sit around in a hakoma, or whatever the hell they're called, and have your samurai sword on the wall behind you.
Oh my god.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, I'm gonna finish off the sake. I'll be back in a moment.
Okay.
I'm
should've
gonna
had
finish
some
murderizing
sake with
these
dinner.
scavengers.
Murdering scavengers?
Yeah, and Cyberpunk. They're the ones that kidnap people and steal their hardware.
I've spent most of the afternoon installing like 320 mods to Morrowind.
Oh god. Why Morrowind?
I've never actually finished it, and was watching a playthrough and decided I'm gonna actually play it.
Fair enough. Have you tried doing the graphics updates for Oblivion?
No, I don't think so.
It's not bad.
Yeah?
It's like original Skyrim level of detail.
Oh yeah.
For Oblivion, which sucked as far as graphics went.
Yeah, definitely did.
Hail, travelers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are we all
Yeah.
doing today?
Better
Oh,
now that
quite
I'm
well.
at work.
Indeed, I can imagine. So, would anyone like to give me a recap of what happened last week?
So some of us decided to go to the market, and I decided to stay back. Well, at the market, they followed two beggars, and Glendale and some of the others lost one of them. Well, I believe it was Rivnor. Rivnor and Remras followed another and found the location where the seller comes to meet the beggar, sell drugs. And then I got kidnapped. So they came back and ended up finding a note that led them to the docks where they met up with me. It was the Shadow King and a bunch of cronies and me, and they said that they were going to give us a chance to think over whether we wanted to do some jobs for them, like assassinations and such. But we haven't decided what we're going to do there yet.
Perfect. Alrighty then. Then we will resume where you are all back at the whatchamacallit? At the guild hall. And you guys needed to talk about what you would do going forward. when all clamor at once.
I hear.
Hey, I forgot to open Roll20. Okay, working on
Wow.
There I am.
it.
You're here somewhere.
I found myself. I was off in the dark.
Ah, I see.
I don't feel like we should do anything for them.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that we lost the element of, I guess, somewhat surprise, though.
Well, I think you were surprised.
Yeah, that's true.
Could we pretend to be on the same team just until we figure out more of a strategy? Where we don't have a lot of time right now, and it could be rushed. And
We should probably assume they can hear everything we're saying, considering they've been here multiple times and kidnapped me.
And even if that were to work, we may be forced to do things we would rather not do.
Or can't do.
Agreed.
Not exactly up for assassinating people.
Yeah.
what about fake assassinating people?
I don't know how you fake assassinate.
Put them in some kind of witness protection.
That sounds
I'm
very
sure-
organized.
I'm
We
sure
should
there's a
really
way.
really
Cheese
good
carts
that.
going. You think we can handle a witness protection program?
Listen, those cheese carts, they're still going. I don't care what Ramrus says.
Well, we can take the people that are in the witness protection program and go put them on the cheese carts to go work in the other city.
Hey, we get some labor out of it. They get not assassinated. I think it's a great plan.
I'm strangely okay with this.
I just feel like we won't be able to take them in a fight. Did you see how many of them there were?
Maybe we could use our time to prepare some traps or some. Maybe we could pool our money, get some items that'll help us, or recruit some other people.
I mean, that big game hunter seemed promising, but I doubt she'd join us.
Unless there was maybe a pile of gold in it for her. But I don't have a pile of gold.
It seemed more
Well-
like she didn't believe in our cause, or our might
Didn't
in order
think.
to fight.
I don't think she particularly cared as it didn't affect her work. But I can tell you one thing, she's definitely got a pretty good strike.
Well, I know that I cannot carry out that evildoer's wishes.
I would also prefer not to.
What if we
But in
found a way to
theory-
trick them?
I'm good either way.
Like, we have to respect that some of our party members can't carry out some of the deeds, and that's fine, but we also can't, like, we could try fighting them, but it probably won't go too well.
Well, whether we survive the fight or not, at least we would probably have our names remembered forever.
Very true.
Well, I, for one, intend on living.
Living's overrated.
We will pretend. We'll pretend to be their friends, and while we meet with these people, we secretly create our own purpose.
Take them down from the inside.
How do you think that's going to work with an army of crazed people who are willing to do anything for that stuff?
Well, we could always manufacture our own drug that's better. and
Oh
more
my.
Wow.
Oh, I didn't take you as an alchemist, Albin.
We could find someone. Not me
Maybe
personally.
maybe your boss there could give us a little hint. He's into the weird stuff.
He is into the weird stuff.
I don't think he's into that weird stuff, though.
Never know. He takes a gamble on things.
Perhaps we take it one mission at a time. If it's to assassinate someone, we'll figure out a way to fake it and trick the Shadow King. And then that way no one's actually getting assassinated, but we're also protecting ourselves until we can come up with a better plan.
I really don't think we're gonna surprise anyone, considering, like I said, they can probably hear us. They clearly know where we stay and have people watching us.
Yes, you're right. You're right. Never mind. I definitely want to do what they said.
Yeah, definitely.
We should go and do it immediately.
And to murder people.
We have a day to figure out what's going on. Maybe we should sort ourselves out first.
Yeah, go visit a small temple or something.
I mean, that might be not a bad plan.
I mean, hold on a second. I wonder if this Shadow King has some place of reverence for himself. Or those who are backing him. I wouldn't be against turning a ne'er-do-well temple into a temple for your buddy.
There we go. Also, why are we standing in a circle? I'm gonna sit down.
Maybe we could get her skull to fight. He's got
Yeah.
reason to.
He's just a blacksmith.
And keep in mind, he was overtaken before and almost transformed into some weird abomination.
I don't know.
Who's to say they won't do it again?
Make our own version of the drug that lets us control him.
With blackjack and hookers.
What?
God.
And what, is it just gonna be like catnip? Like what? How
I
exactly?
I've got no plan behind this. I
Oh.
was speaking.
Whether or not we
Right.
have the drug, as long as it seems like we have something, maybe we can get those addicts on our side. They'll do anything for a fix.
We could offer them rehab.
They might cry
I-
no. No.
I was gonna say, I don't think they'll care for rehab. They just want more of the drug.
So, if we convince them that we have a large stash of it, they may be willing to fight for our cause.
Perhaps, but I don't know how focused they would be.
Well, even a small distraction may help us on the battlefield.
Yes. Yes.
So you're suggesting using innocents as cannon fodder,
No,
who don't know any better.
just to cause a distraction. I'm not suggesting to put them on the front lines. That's our job, of course. But even if it's a brief moment where their gaze is brought elsewhere, we may be able to strike first without being noticed.
That's true. We could use, like, I think our best bet is to control the meeting place and, well, maybe we shouldn't discuss our plans here. Maybe we should try and find somewhere better, safer, before
That's the thing.
we plan something out.
We're not allowed to leave town. If anything,
Oh, and
all of
what?
the establishments are under their eye.
Does
How
anyone
are they
have?
gonna stop us?
No, I guess by force, and that's what we're leading to, anyways. Does anyone have like a
We could always try to run.
spell to mute us or something to out listeners?
Oh, you're so smart.
Are you speaking of telepathy?
Well, I'm certainly not telepathetic.
Neither am I.
Telepathic.
Maybe I could use major image and we could sneak out of the city that way.
But what about all the people?
Major image can move, so I could just use it to like keep us invisible as we leave the city.
I feel that glory brought me here for a reason. And
I
if I
think
were to
Ridgemar.
abandon these people, I think I'd be abandoning my cause.
I think
Right.
Rivnar is talking similarly. Like he doesn't want to leave the people behind. Silanus.
I have a map of the sewers. I don't know where there's an entrance.
Yeah, maybe we
mean-
could strike first.
Well, I need to recharge my my red avatar before we go anywhere. I feel like no matter what, we're gonna need that in the fight to come.
But if we're looking for the entrance to the sewers, maybe we should go to an establishment that may have a more reputable sewage system. I remember hearing that there was a well-off bar somewhere in town. Maybe around there would be an opening to the sewers.
It's not a bad idea.
Worth a try.
What have we got to lose?
Life
Time?
itself.
But we should at least make use of our time. Whether or not we look in the right spots, at least we'll be looking.
I don't know. If we're not gonna do a job for them, I feel like we should just plan a way to spring a trap on them or surprise them.
How are we supposed to surprise them if they can hear us, which is our assumption?
I don't
It
know
might
that
be-
they can. I don't know that they can hear us, but they do have spies all over the place at the very least.
What if we left and came back with reinforcements?
What
By
reinforcements?
by that point, the city's likely to be overrun.
Worse than now? Like
I
it
don't think
can't
we
get
have
much
a
worse.
choice but to stop this either because they're unknowingly bringing the violet into the city.
I feel like the Shadow King doesn't realize that he's being used.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he believes that his power that he'll get from this is above whatever measure he's using, so he wouldn't listen.
Yeah.
He doesn't realize the cost.
I don't think we have any choice but to confront them.
Could we convince the Shadow King he's being used?
I don't know how. It might be our easiest way to avoid a big catastrophic fight.
Oh, Elbin can talk telepathically, apparently, for 30 feet.
Well, that does us great for everybody else.
Oh, I could always relay messages back and forth.
Bob says.
Still, I think we should gather information, at least at the other bar we haven't been to. And if we're lucky, we may find an opening to the sewers.
Fair
I was
enough.
gonna say, what about our sewer plan?
That's true.
Before all this, I think we should get a rest so that Solanus could heal up and the rest of us can
Yeah.
prepare ourselves at least.
Well, we only have one day, but I guess it's best to go into a fight fully charged.
You guys rest up and I'll just sit watch.
Sounds like a plan.
And no, Virx, I will not be doing anything bad.
I think I'm going to nap.
I see Silanus has picked the room with large weapons in it to sleep in.
I don't know, working on that.
How's Huracal doing?
Oh yeah, have we even checked on them?
Glendale will quietly and stealthily creep to his front door. Or his, I guess, the entrance. and like eavesdrop on anything he might be saying, if he's talking to anyone, or if he's just sleeping.
Talking
He
to
is.
himself.
He's not.
Right.
He is not talking to anyone. You don't hear anything as you walk in.
Okay, so then I knock before going in. Hello.
There is no door.
Well, I still knock. I still announce myself.
Herskell does not respond to you.
Uh-oh. Hello. Hey.
Herskell seems to be unconscious. He has you can tell that he's still breathing shallowly.
So he's
But
sleeping?
the wound on his head is still bleeding.
Oh shit. Who has
I-
healing powers?
You guys just kind of left. I do, but I'm not aware that he's hurt. So
Okay, Glendale promptly goes to get someone with healing powers, which I guess that will be Silonis. Do-do-do. Silonis! Wake
Yeah,
up!
Claire kind of died.
what are you waking me for?
You have to come check out our friend. He's not doing too well.
I guess I'm kind of at fault for that.
Yeah, you kind of left him here.
So did you guys.
It wasn't by
so-
choice.
Well, you could have saved him before you got kidnapped. Obviously.
What?
Because I had
Yeah.
so much choice in the matter. I'm gonna look him over, and then I'm gonna cast
Before you
Cure
do
wounds.
that,
Okay.
when you look him over, give me a medicine check.
Okay.
I can also do a medicine check.
I haven't asked you for one.
No.
The DC was low, but it wasn't that low. It's pretty dark in
Can I do
here.
the medicine check?
You can't really tell what's wrong with him. But I'll let you make another medicine check.
Can you shine a light over here? It's pretty hard to see.
Yes, she picks up this torch and hovers with it, lighting up the body.
Oh, that's a little better.
Alright, by the flickering light of the torch, you're just able to make out that he seems to have a very large fracture running down the side of his head.
Oh my goodness, he's nearly dead.
Save him!
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on his head.
Specifically on his head.
Yeah.
Alright. And you see the bones crack, snap, and knit together.
Glendale promptly vomits.
Like Kellogg's Rice Krispies.
That was a really good rug.
And give me one more medicine check.
All right. I
Man.
know even less.
Wow. All right. To you, you're like, that's good. That looks fine. Your work here is done.
He's perfectly fine. I'm gonna go back to bed now.
Now, Glendale, if you would like to make another medicine check,
He's
Heck
gonna
yeah.
die.
but you can do so at disadvantage,
What?
Why?
just
Why?
because you don't have a lot of experience with healing.
Sure, but my medicine check is quite high.
Oh, maybe you do have experience with healing then. You do have a +8, so never mind then. Okay.
Yeah, screw you.
All right.
Well then.
All right. As you're looking him over more, you can tell his breathing has like eased. He doesn't sound like he's in so much pain anymore. But as you're looking him over, you see that there's a stab wound at his side, and it's
Oh my god.
slowly oozing blood.
Silas! Come back. I guess Glendale has a high medicine check because she studied as a nurse
Sure.
for a little while. Or she was like apprenticed to a witch or something in her youth. Silenus!
Could just say,
Really?
Elvin, you
because
just
she has natural survival skills. She knows of field medicine.
Elvin, you just see her like keep running through the room. This is the second time now.
My
She just
God.
keeps running through the
Elvin.
room, yelling.
Elvin, why didn't you stop Silenus?
From what?
Wake up!
What is it? What is it now? Can't I get some sleep?
No, he's got a stab wound on the side of his body that you missed.
No, he was perfectly fine. I swear.
Honestly, you call yourself a healer.
You really are playing the role of nurse grabbing the doctor for everything.
It's like Hawkeye from MASH.
Yeah, you're not wrong. That's barely a stab wound. It's only bleeding a little.
Silenus, you will fix him, as he is
All
our
right.
only partner in this tragedy, this tragic city.
Tragedy.
Words are hard.
All right.
I swear.
Your spell. You can feel your spell moving through his entire body this time. And he gives you a big gasp of breath, and his breathing then settles.
You awaken.
He is still sleeping.
How long
Maybe
was
you
he
should
sleeping?
check him over before I leave this.
Alright, I'll check him one more time. See if he's okay, if he'll live through the night. Where is my medicine?
All right. You
Dang.
don't find any more problems, and you think that he's just still unconscious because he did lose a lot of blood, and it'll take him some time to recover.
Alright, that settles it. I'm sleeping here tonight. I will keep an eye on him.
Well, I'll see you in.
Thank you. She just kind of like, her torso kind of slumps as she falls asleep, but she's still standing up, because horses sleep standing up.
Just kind of
Don't let
leaning
her
against the
wake
wall.
me again. I said, Albin.
I'll try not to.
Unless you're about to get stabbed.
Alrighty. Everyone, please click your long rest button. Make sure you select your token first. Alright, it is the next morning.
Oh, good to be awake.
Oh, my back.
Oh, that was a comfy bed.
Where'd you end up falling asleep, Rivnor?
Oh, there's a little there's a little bed off the study over there.
Ah,
It's good.
who had to sleep on the floor?
I slept on a desk.
You slept on a desk. That doesn't sound too comfortable.
It wasn't.
Did you learn anything?
Make sure to run to the nearest bedroom.
I meant because it was a desk, but all right.
I'm gonna cut off a slice of the ginormous cheese wheel on the counter and just munch on it.
Oh, that's a birthday cake.
That is a birthday cake.
Oh, what happened to the cheese?
The cheese
we
was
bought a
eaten.
ginormous cheese wheel.
Rivnor happened.
What? No.
You're lucky you're not lactose intolerant.
Who says I'm not?
Remind me not to sleep in the same room as you.
Glendale.
What?
Herskell awakens and he sits up in bed and sees you sleeping against the wall and starts walking past you.
He like jumps out of her skin. She is startled
Oh.
awake violently. And punches him by accident.
What?
Oh, sorry, miss. I
Oh.
didn't mean to scare you.
My goodness! I have such a cramp in my back right now. Who do you think you are, waking up a lady this way? Huh? Sorry for
I'm
punching
sorry,
you.
miss.
Yeah.
You were
Okay.
sleeping in the room I was sleeping in.
Yes,
I
for
was
good
just
reason too. I was keeping an eye on you because you were unconscious from your wounds.
I was. Oh, right. Yes,
Ah, yeah. Oh, right.
I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
That is Silanus okay?
Is Silanus okay? Yes, he is fine.
And you retrieved him.
Oh, yes, that's right. We did save him. Mm-hmm. But we would like to talk to you now that you're conscious.
Please, I feel good today.
Yes, you should. You had 2 healing spells cast on you overnight. Let's go. Doo-doo. Oh shit! I just spilled my drink. Oh no!
Would you like me to carry that down the stairs for you?
You can carry me, cause my soul has to go collect. He's a giant. He can do it.
I guess so.
Okay, Glendale is like staring off into space right now. She's kind of frozen.
He brings Glendale into the room. She kind of stopped responding, so I thought it best to bring to you.
She does that sometimes.
I'm awake. Oh, sorry about that. What happened? Why? How did I get here?
Sometimes I ask
Narcolepsy.
myself that question.
Okay, good. Saved.
Are the chairs big enough there for you, Herskell?
Yes, this is a Goliath establishment.
That
In
would
fact,
make sense.
Rivnor looks
Chairs.
like a kid in one of these chairs.
Yes. This is not problematic for me. For you, may be different.
Well, I'm glad to see you're still alive, Herskell.
I'm feeling great today.
Do you remember much from that night?
I only remember that you were in the room tending to me, and there was a blur. Seems to have been there was a short fight, and then I don't remember anything after that.
As much as I remember.
I'm glad to see you are still alive.
Hey, Herskell. We have
Yes.
forges here. Would you perhaps be able to improve any of our weapons and armor before we face off against the men and women who did this to us?
I am but a humble blacksmith. I can forge you anything that you require, but any sort of magical improvements I cannot do.
Well, it was worth a shot.
I mean, he could make us some javelins. I wager.
I could do that.
Much cruder than not as crude as the ones I make. Back
You
on
mean
the
those
farm.
sharpened sticks you made?
Yeah, that was a spear. Yep, it was perfect.
Perfect. I seem to recall only one of us got bit by a werewolf, so they must have been not that bad.
That's true. That's true. If only I had access to the forge at the time. My boss was kind of being a bitch, though. Um, look at. I bet you if I showed up now, she'd have something to say.
Yeah, I imagine so.
Yeah, she'd probably tell me to F off. Ah, well. What else might we need? I feel like this isn't going to be a quick trip. Not that our trips ever are.
Well, I think we're gonna need some more healing potions. We've only, I think, got most of us only have one.
Yeah, I have a health potion and greater health potion.
Herskull, do you happen to know if there's an entryway to the sewers anywhere near here?
Near here. I
Or
don't think
anyway?
anything near here, but technically there is two entrances outside of the city that I know of. The one where the
You
river
need to
flows
sneak
in
out.
and the one where it ends into the sea.
So perhaps we do need to
One minor
use my illusion to get us out.
I feel like there has to be one closer.
Well, unless you
I'm
want to
sure
squeeze down
there's-
someone's toilet.
I'm sure there are service tunnels in the city, but I do not know where those would be. That was not something I ever took care of.
I still think we should check the well-off bar. If anything, they have proper plumbing. And if
Well-
that's the case, then service tunnels should be there.
Is there
We
any
can check
chance
there,
there-
and if we don't find anything, we could try and sneak out of the city.
Any chance that there would be blueprints in the library of the sewer system?
There is no library in this city.
Ugh.
Stumped at every turn.
Well, we were probably near the exit of the sewer when we met them, from the smell of it.
Briscoe, do you know if one of the entrances is at the docks?
I believe where it leaves, so the exit of the sewers is kind of just above the docks, for the current flows to the north.
So
I guess to the
maybe we
south,
should make
sorry.
our way back there.
Oh, would they
Well-
be waiting there, or should we go from the entrance?
I imagine if they expected us to come, they'd expect us to take the path of least resistance. So they'd expect us to come from the inlet.
Oh, nothing like trudging up a sewer, you know?
Well, we don't want to put those boots Gwendol bought to waste.
That's true. It's true.
I got these expecting to go to the sewers, so I'm going to go into the sewers.
That's the spirit.
Yes.
Now, what else do we need?
Honestly, after the failure of your cheese carts, maybe a strong drink.
You just had to bring it up, eh?
I mean, it's more reason to go to the pub. Am I right?
I see.
away.
I see what you're angling at here. Well, each of us could carry a few javelins if Herskull's up to the task. Just in case, you
You'll
never
need
know when
to-
a ranged weapon might come in handy.
You need to give me a few hours, but I could probably forge you some javelins, yes.
Looks like there's plenty of raw material here.
Hey, Theron.
Yeah.
What do I need to do to use Captain Thorian's blade? Did it need to be attuned to me?
You need to identify what it was. So to identify a blade, are we talking about the Scimitar of Gorn here?
Uh,
This is the good one that you took off of that
so
ship, right?
the pirate captain, yeah.
Pirate ship. Yeah. Okay. You can make an Arcana check once per day to try and identify the weapon.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh,
That is sufficient.
Okay.
You have now understood what this blade is. And it is the following. Hold on.
Yay.
That's- All right. Now, if you look at the text, it'll show you what it is.
That's pretty handy.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna wear that sword now.
All right. You're tuning to that weapon.
So maybe we
Alright.
should stop at the bar, and if we have no luck there, we head to the sewers.
Did you want to pick up more potions? I'm fresh out of gold, unfortunately.
Yeah, I've only got 117 myself.
I am out since I bought my boots.
Everybody looks at Elbin.
I have 147 gold.
I have 180.
Well, anyone
I
remember
guess-
what the? Sorry, go ahead.
I guess I can chip in my gold. And I showed the 280 gold I have on the table.
Oh, snap. Glendale snaps her fingers.
I thought you were gonna swipe it.
Out on us, Ramrus.
Oh, you just reminded me. She's been doing so well not swiping things.
Yeah, did she join like a klepto recovery program or something?
Seems like it. Or it just too much doom and gloom to think about it. But now that you guys are talking about it, she is reminded by her habits.
Well, the only issue is the merchant was completely out of potions, health potions, and greater health potions. We bought her clean out.
And it's not like a vendor would restock in a day.
I mean,
Would-
you could.
Would she have more potions, Theron, or would she, I assume, need more time?
Let me have a look at what her potions were. Because
We need it all back.
merchants, this one. She only has bigger healing potions at the moment.
Superior?
She has the greater ones.
Oh.
Sorry, superior ones. No greater ones.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah. And they're like 500 gold each, guys, so.
Yeah.
Is there another alchemist in the city?
No. Well,
When we do our own
yes.
alchemy, like, could we gather ingredients to make our own potion?
As none of you are alchemists, no.
Worth a shot.
Like, maybe a handful of this, a handful of that, see what happens.
I feel much better, but unfortunately I can't feel my legs.
I'm in trouble now.
I'm a troll now.
I'm pretty sure that those colorful potions were just their failures.
Probably. Which makes it even funnier that we took them.
Yeah. Didn't we pay for them? Or...
You did.
Yeah, 50
yes.
gold a pop. Or
Yeah.
something like that. They weren't cheap failures.
No. Well, I guess let's head to the bar and we'll figure it out from there.
Hope
Or
for
the
the
pub?
best.
Yeah.
So I think only 2 of you are supposed to have. I think only Ramrus and Virx have inspiration at the moment.
Yes.
I
A
didn't
lot of
use
us used
mine.
inspiration last session, but I know I didn't use mine.
On the dumbest things.
Yeah, I didn't
Like-
use mine.
Do I get to hold on to my birthday 20 or no?
No, that is gone, my friend.
There's nothing to use it on though. We didn't fight.
You come down to social things.
Can I say I used my birthday 20 instead of my inspiration?
You used both, if I remember correctly, for something pointless.
I didn't use I didn't use the birthday 20.
I'm pretty sure you did.
Don't think so.
On some arbitrary skill check that you really wanted to pass.
No, I wanted to use it to climb up the building. Wait, you wouldn't let me.
Yeah. No. You failed twice climbing up the building.
But how could I fail if I had a natural 20?
Makes a good point.
You didn't use your
Yes.
nat 20 then. But it's gone. Too bad. Should have used it.
This is a bad birthday gift.
I fling the cake.
Table flip. Alright. You guys are headed to the bar. Okay.
Yeah,
Ooh.
the
Come back.
classy one.
Come back. I need to grab you all. Alright, to the classy bar
bar.
we go.
Did I give my money to the group or no?
No, we didn't end up going because they didn't have any more potions.
I'm just
Are we
making sure.
dressed up enough to go to the classy bar?
I am.
Okay, Alvin.
I am too.
I'm gonna say it's probably not as classy as it used to be.
Yeah, that's fair assumption.
Like, is it like Paris, where if they don't like you, they just tell you to go
Is
away?
it like Paris?
Does this place look like Paris?
Not anymore.
Kinda does.
What Paris
Maybe
do you
at one
remember?
point.
I mean, Paris is just old.
And there are many catacombs.
I love the catacombs.
Yeah, they were super creepy.
They were so cool.
Alright.
That's what's gonna happen when we go in the sewers. We're gonna find a bunch of skeletons.
I mean, it's D&D. Come on now.
I don't think we
Part of the
classed
fun.
something yet, have we?
No. You've not.
Disappointed.
It's like usually the first thing you fight in D&D.
Yeah.
Or bandits.
Yes, I subvert expectations.
I just recall when we like cut the guy's finger off.
Oh yeah.
So long ago.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is
I forgot all
nice.
about that.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Why
I
didn't
mean,
we
maybe
go
it is
here
gonna be
before?
like Paris.
We just never did.
There's not even any beggars outside.
Nope, there are not.
Probably shoo them away.
That's suspicious.
Hey, to the bathrooms.
Well, maybe a drink first.
All right.
I
One
don't know if it would look great if we all
second.
wandered into the bathroom.
Don't
That might
forget
be
the
Whatever
phrase.
you mean.
What phrase? No.
Oh no.
May her winds blow to the east.
And may her winds guide you home again. Welcome,
What do you have?
welcome.
Thank you.
Well,
What do you
I
have
have
on
many
tap today?
kinds of beer.
I'll take your strongest ale.
Oh, there I am.
We're coming right up.
One for me too, please.
Drinks all around, I suppose.
May your winds blow to the east.
And may her winds guide you home again.
Not only
That's a
one of
lot.
us had to say it.
I still like to
Aye.
custom.
That is true, but I appreciate the sentiment. Ha ha.
This place is really nice.
Thank you.
I feel like I'm underdressed.
Oh, it's okay. Don't worry too much.
So you're saying I am underdressed, but don't worry about it.
Well, as we don't really have a dress code.
How has this place managed to stay in such good state with everything going on in this place?
Oh, you just have to know the right people. Hire a few bouncers, you know what I mean.
Glendale starts squinting her eyes at this guy.
Huh.
He continues to hand out beer to everyone.
Thank you. Who is paying for the beer?
I'll pay
Ah,
for one round. For one round.
Did you all want to take a place at one of the tables?
ah,
Say,
That'd be more
this may sound
comfortable
like
than-
a strange question, my good man, but do you happen to have a service entrance to the sewer in this establishment?
No.
or do you know where Mun might
Strange
be?
question.
I
do not. I do not concern myself with locations of the sewers.
He's a sewer enthusiast. It's
Yes,
just
yes.
something.
I'm fascinated by civil architecture.
Well, strange, but no, I have no idea.
Okay. Okay. Well, I appreciate it.
Is there someone in here who might?
Our friend's
I
a
don't
really
know.
big fan of sewers. We need to just try to hook him up with the best knowledge when we're here.
Well, those two over there are relatively wealthy businessmen. Maybe they might know. I don't know if you want to bother them. But you can ask around. And just as a by the way, there is a bard playing in the corner over here. Beside you at a bar that's kind of just like slumped over, you see a small gnome. Up here you see these two more noble-looking Goliaths. And in the back corner you see a group of what you take to be laborers, workers, dock workers, that kind of thing. They're a bit raucous and having fun.
Rivnor is gonna look over to the gnome because they're the only person that's shorter than he is, and and be like, what do you do in this? What are you doing in this place? Aside from the obvious, with the drink.
Oh, don't get me started.
I don't get you started on what?
I came to this stupid isle. And little did I know that my last name would be of such importance here that nobody takes me seriously and nobody will give me work.
Well, what is it that you do?
Anything really. I just came here to see if fortunes would favor me. And now I'm stuck here. Don't have enough money to hire a boat to get back to the mainland.
Do you at least have a place to stay?
Yeah, kind of.
Hey, I couldn't help but overhear. We happen to have arrangements back to the mainland. Perhaps we could offer you passage if you could help us out with a bit of a task.
She immediately perks up.
A bit of a task. That's an understatement, huh?
You'd hire me to work for you, and I could leave this accursed place.
That depends. Are you any good with combat?
I can kind of.
Well, what are you proficient with then?
Sorry, one moment, please. Technical difficulties. Test. Hello, testing.
I mean, it was very hard to understand her with the.
Yeah, but now it doesn't work at all. Like it's broken. God damn it. One moment. Technical difficulties.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Talks amongst yourselves for a few minutes.
Should we head to the table?
I'm gonna. Yeah, the gnome can
Say.
come with us.
Join us at our table. We're gonna like pull two tables together, I guess.
Solanas. Rivnor's gonna whisper. Doesn't it seem strange that this place is so untouched?
Yes, it is odd. Perhaps I'm whispering. Perhaps the Noah or the Shadow King has his fingers in this place.
More than his fingers by the looks of it.
I wonder if you in here might be able to point us in the right direction without questions going, or without those words going back.
Yeah, if they're in his pocket, I'm sure whatever we say will be heard.
I think.
Well, we could always sneak into the kitchens. If there was going to be a way down to the sewers, I imagine that's where it would be.
If we get caught, we risk
Test.
pissing off the proprietor.
Test.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Test.
1, 2, 3.
Test. God
1,
damn
2,
it.
3.
It's not working yet.
Nope. Oh well.
you're just gonna have to
Big
wing it.
do. Alright. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, we know where we could check to see if there's a back entrance. And if there is, maybe we can check. But is it worth it? It may only take us an extra couple hours to go upstream, as it were.
There's a
Fair
lot
enough.
of people here too. We might piss people off if we start looking around.
I mean, I can cast Major Image on us enough to hide us all. It hides sound, smell, sight.
That doesn't sound like the worst.
We'd be essentially invisible to anyone looking in. However,
And
I
if there's
do
nothing here,
imagine the kitchens would be quite busy on a night like tonight.
I mean, Glendale, I could put on my ring and pretend to be lost looking for the bathroom.
That's fair.
I could also transform, and then we'd be two strangers, and even if they did identify us, they wouldn't be able to hunt us down.
That's a good idea. Because out of character, I really just want to know what's underneath that trapdoor.
be just a wine storage cellar.
Probably, but
Glendale, we could pretend to be people, like rich, fancy people just walking through the city, get drunk with all the rich people, get them to spill, hopefully.
oh my
Do you mean
goodness,
pretend?
Darren,
Yes.
out of character, is that a room hidden behind a bookshelf at the back of the building?
No.
No, okay, it looks like it.
I didn't make
That's
this
a
map.
Oh,
bookshelf.
it does look like it.
Yeah, that's
Kinda,
pretty
yeah.
cool.
Bust it down anyway.
Well, whatever we're doing, I think we should get a move on. Stop back at the guild, see what Herskal's got for us. See if we can get this little gnome some armor.
So are you willing to come with us and potentially fight? We'll guarantee you passage back to the mainland, to Calres, I believe, right?
Assuming you survive.
I do want to die.
No, you'll be fine. I swear.
We'll protect you.
You have my trident.
And my axe.
And
my
my spell
hand.
book?
And my brains.
My name is Rosalie, by the way.
Rosalie.
Pleasure to meet you, Rosalie.
It is
I'm
a
Silanus.
Rivnar.
I'm Melvin.
Ramras.
And I am Glendale Apostoculus.
I,
Zoom tight.
Stutters. Don't worry about it. We don't.
well, I didn't think anything of my last name until I came here. Apparently makes me a laughing stock.
What's your
I'm
last
sure it's
name,
not that.
Rosalie?
It's Little Zoodle.
I'm like biting my lip not to laugh.
What an
That-
honorable name. Glendale tries to make
Just
her
gonna
feel better.
drink my beer.
My last name's Square Shield, so or I guess it's the red now.
I don't have a last name.
I wonder if there's anybody else in town we could convince to come with us on this fool's errand.
What do you think, Glendale? You want to get dressed up like rich people?
What do you mean, dress up?
More?
I am already presentable. I always am ready.
Okay.
But yes, shall we change forms in the washroom? Like, what's our goal? Are we looking at the trapdoor in the kitchen? Are we seeing if there's something there?
Well, first
We're
I
just
would like to
looking
know
for a
where
sewer.
our
Can't, so I'm just gonna say something out of character here. One of you can go fully invisible.
Yep.
What?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Who's that?
Albin.
Well, off
Fine.
you go then.
I'll turn invisible, but one of you distract the bartender at the other side so I can sneak into the back.
Oh, I got
You waste my soul ability.
Veer
That's
goes
alright.
a-
Be recharged.
and turns into the barkeep
No,
from
no.
the first bar. What was her name again?
Oh, okay. So you're turning into the barkeep from the first bar. All right, one moment.
This is gonna make so much sense.
Oh, it will. Don't you worry.
Oh no.
They're probably exes or
It's
something.
gonna be his brother or some bullshit.
Oh
Isn't it? I'm pretty sure out of character we established that.
Indeed, but
Oh,
guess who forgot?
No, Veer,
I'm
no,
just gonna move you over here for now, Vix, into the corner,
all of our hard work.
and I'm gonna give you.
No, the female one. What was her name again?
There is no female barkeep.
No, we're talking about the big game hunter.
Oh, you want to be the
No,
what?
what's her name? I transformed into her. Wendell was the wealthy gentleman or whatever.
Oh,
Way
that's
back
not
when.
even from this city.
Oh, not from the city. Okay.
Oh, phew.
That could have been interesting.
From
Say, what's your name?
Calvert.
Maybe we can figure out why they have their feud.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
We'll solve this family
hello.
issue in one of their minds.
it'll be like in The Hobbit. Well, hello there, brother. Headbutt.
Now you gotta make me go to another map. Hold on.
Sorry.
I feel like this is just one big goose chase, this trapdoor. And I don't know why you're transforming if we could just have Elbin go invisible and then just to chat up the barkeep.
Okay, yeah. No, you're right. That's fair.
Oh, this plan is in
And-
action. You wait, my friend.
You have no choice.
Where the hell is she? This lady? This is the barkeep. Yeah.
She's red.
Yeah, I remember her being red.
She's not.
And so it's really long as you're able to get in between. Okay, that's not me.
This is so exciting.
What was her name again?
I don't think you
Oh, fine.
are thinking of the right place. Are you thinking maybe
Red,
Riverstone?
yeah, red barkeep with
Red,
black hair.
hair.
She was. It wasn't. She was the owner of the tavern.
We can abort this plan. I mean, there
It's
is
where we first got the
invisibility at
nothings.
play.
It's where we first got the nothings.
And there's already invisibility.
it
We
was
can
in-
abort this plan.
Ah, that was in
I'm surprised that the strongest drink wasn't the nothing.
it's this lady, isn't it? Yeah, it's this lady. Gotcha. Okay. She is from Riverstone.
It's a long,
okay.
long time ago.
Yeah, that's from the city that most of you are from.
Turns out it's his like wife's sister or something.
Oh boy.
Cousin's former roommate, which
Yeah.
makes us absolutely nothing, which
Ah.
is what you're about to become.
There you go.
Madam Tahelia. Okay, it is. I wanted to say Madam Hayward, but I was like, no.
K word.
Jesus.
I'm not saying it. Oh, I can't move her. Oh no.
Hey, Virx, I'll just follow you back in.
Okay, abort plan.
What abort? Just go in and have a beer.
I'm trying to move her. It's not working.
Oh, sorry. Token. Controlled by. Vic save. There you go. You can move her now.
Okay. All right, come on in now.
Remember, he's invisible.
Never mind.
Talking to herself.
Talking to yourself already.
May her winds blow to the east.
And may her winds guide you home again.
What can I get for you, madam?
Oh, hi. What does a big, strong orc like you recommend? Goliath,
Orc.
we're gonna say Goliath.
Did you just call him an orc?
We're gonna say
Or Goliath.
No, he said Goliath.
Elvin, can you also make a stealth check on how well you get through that door? And I'll give you advantage because
hoping-
you just called him an orc.
Oh, God.
He's not paying attention because he's mad.
All right, good. You are able to slip through the door unnoticed. Urkva is like,
Excuse me, madam. Did I hear you correctly?
I apologize. I meant Goliath. I'm sorry. I've had a few deers.
You've already had a few drinks before coming here.
Well, you know, you got a pregame.
Can I try and open this?
yep.
I
You
travel. I go from tavern to tavern. I just like meeting people, you know?
All right then. Well, what can I get for you?
Well, what would you recommend, dearie?
Well, we have a large selection of fine ales.
and he'll blah blah blah. Continuing on, you are able to open the hatch. Are you gonna go down?
Yes.
All right. Taking you with you.
Madame Tahiri just like pretends to listen, and it's like trying to seem so interested in all the ales and asking like, "Oh, like what's that one made of? Like, how'd
Alright.
you start serving that one?"
Elvin, you are going down into the cellar. See, it smells pretty dusty and winey in down here, kind of musty. It's pretty disorganized down here, but you can see that this is a definite, storage cellar for wine and beer, ale, food stuffs, that kind of stuff. What would you like to do?
I mean, it is technically a drinking temple.
Jesus. No. What are these?
Those are lanterns.
No, like the big.
Oh,
these are
the
just pillars.
Pillars.
above the floor.
Pillars. Yeah, yeah.
Can I inspect anything?
Sure. What are you inspecting?
Just to see if there's any hidden levers or like doorways or anything behind these barrels.
All right. Give me a perception check. With that, I will let you know that the way things are stacked kind of looks off to you. I'll need you to be more specific at what you're looking at for the next perception check.
Is there, like, are any of the barrels empty? Maybe look at that.
Can I knock on the barrels to see if any of them are empty?
Sure. All of these barrels sound full.
What about this one?
That barrel is also full.
What about that big barrel right there?
Is this a barrel?
That is indeed a large flask of ale.
Is it full?
It is indeed full.
They must. Maybe they're covering something in the floor. Could you start to like carefully roll them down over?
I feel like back ahead.
Yeah. Maybe you should come back up and ask one of us to help you.
Am I close enough to talk to one of them, Theron?
Let me have a look. You are there. No.
Maybe if I go back up to like near
No,
the top of the stairs.
The hatch is 60 feet away. From Madame Tahili, it's still 35 feet. If you come outside and to the door, you might be able to grab Vierks with your mental
My mentalness.
your mental telepathy.
Oh, what could be down here?
I'm just gonna go ahead and say that the big cat flask and the other flasks look like they were added to this.
Yeah. There's definitely something.
Albin's a strapping lad. He should have been able to move some of that.
Couldn't even pull myself up.
Yeah, well. Good luck sneaking Rivnor down there.
Yay, my slushy's almost here.
Don't think I have anything.
Alright, I'll give you a little bit of a hint. To go more off of your last perception check. The barrels themselves
Yeah.
don't look like they've been moved in a long time. However, the ground over here is not dusty.
Try pulling on the lantern.
You gotta. Okay. I'll pull on the lantern.
Pulling on the lantern does nothing except remove the lantern from its holster.
Alright, I put the lantern back.
You can make another
Try the
perception
bricks
check
on the wall.
if you have something specific you're looking at.
Look for a door.
Yeah,
Or,
inspect the stones.
Yeah,
in the
like
wall.
for a scene.
Oh, it's too bad Rivnor's down there, not down there. He's got the stone stuff.
Like the one time you'll use that.
Right, the only time in the entire campaign I would have a chance to use it. I mean, you could cast a major image on me. I don't know.
Actually, can I
I'd like to point out that major image is not invisibility.
No.
Make me look like a tree that's slowly moving.
can I snuff out all of the torches around me with my
Ew, that does not sound
That's just
good,
gonna make
dude.
it not. It's just gonna make
Yeah.
it so we can't see.
But if it's all dark, I'm wondering if I can see some light coming through the wall on the other side.
Ooh.
You can
Magic
stuff out all the
cookie.
candles if you like.
Maybe
the
just the
lanterns.
one that's closest. That's all you really need.
Alright, sure, just the one that's closest.
Alright, you sniff
I
out
get-
that light.
Do I
And
notice anything on
make
the
a
wall?
perception check.
Ooh, here we go. Come on.
Make it good.
No, without
I didn't realize that.
advantage, but that is okay. Take the 14. That was the first that was rolled. You see an ever so faint light coming from a seam in the stone.
Even with dark vision? Jeez.
It's very faint.
Oh, I remember there's like a push thing. Can I push on the wall?
Now that you've kind of seen that there might be something behind this wall, make another perception check
Okay.
as you're inspecting the wall. Unfortunately, you just can't quite find any way to open this.
Well, time to go get Rivnor, I think.
Oh, you're so funny, dear.
Just shamelessly flirting with the barkeep.
I'll head back
She's
up.
gotta do what she's gotta do.
Make me look like a backpack. I don't know.
And
Oh
then
my
what?
God.
You
I
flop
don't know.
towards the entrance?
I have no idea. I don't. This is not my forte.
We look like a fact.
Well, we have to get everybody in here at some point.
Yeah. Maybe we should start a fire and pull the fire alarm.
Maybe we should burn down the building.
No.
Guys, I think the dungeon master gave us a hint. Oh, back door. Oh.
Yeah,
I know. I was.
Weird.
That's what I was originally talking about, but
right.
You really get that checked out.
Well, Albin would know that there's a back door, so if he came out
Yeah.
and told us,
I'm waiting to come out. I just pop
"Well,
over
let
here.
me out of the
Sure,
basement,
yeah.
guys."
You could. So from the door, you can reach Madame Tahili with your telepathy, which is Virx.
Alright. Hey, Virx, you should get everyone and come around to the right side from the front entrance of the building.
Well, it's been lovely talking to you, dearie. I must go now.
Yes, it's been a great time. Ha 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 ha.
Oh, well, I'll see you around, I'm sure. She gives the group a look as she's leaving, and she yells to the Earthver or whatever. You know, next time maybe I'll see you in the right way. Ha ha, the right.
Yes.
Is the store locked?
Okay, sorry, it's actually a window, but the window can be opened. Yes.
Okay, I'll open it.
Rivnor's gonna lean over to Sylvanas and be like, "I hope we're not that conspicuous.
yeah. Otherwise, we're doomed.
We should probably wait a minute before going, right?"
Yeah.
Glendale makes a show of
All
drinking a whole bunch, and then.
All I could picture is us sneaking a centaur through a window.
Well, no. Obviously, I'll put on my ring.
I don't think that changes your size, does it?
It does.
Okay.
And Glendale pretends to be sick outside so that it's not suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. I thought you said the right. Are we going to the right?
Where are you? Okay.
I
wait,
still
never
see
mind,
the
forget it.
basement. I
Oh,
don't know about
yes.
anybody else.
I'm gonna go up to the barkeep and pay her tab. What is that, by the way?
There's 6 of you?
Yeah.
Would be 15 gold.
Glendale pretends to lean on Virx for support.
Lean on me.
When you're not strong.
Are you two gonna hurry up?
Your friend.
Great day, sir. Thank you for the ale.
Are you as well?
Appreciate the fine establishment and the excellent ale, sir.
Come by any time. Ha ha ha.
Let's go, Rosalie.
Okay.
She has no idea what she's getting into.
Nope.
What are we doing?
Oh, I'm sure.
Rivnor is gonna take the short sword from his inventory and hand it to her.
Oh God. Am I in danger?
Oh,
Pretty good chance. Pretty good chance.
Vix looks at the group
Hey,
outside.
hey.
Where's
better than
Ramroth?
rotting
I
at that
thought-
bar.
I guess.
I have this,
Oh.
or a dagger. Might be a little bit more sword-sized for you.
Maybe. It's.
I have a
I have a
rapier,
scimitar,
too.
I think this'll do. Thanks.
shovel, maybe,
Butter knife.
for you to bury us after this goes south.
Can I just be like a lookout or something? Oh God.
We won't involve you in anything too dangerous.
Okay.
If you get separated from us and remember the way out, head to the Adventurers Guild.
We won't be separated from us. Come here, darling. You can ride on my back.
Oh, okay.
Why do I get the sneaking suspicion this poor NPC is gonna die horribly?
I will not let her die. You'll stay with me. My job is to stay hidden in the shadows anyway. We'll be okay.
Okay.
Okay, come on, guys.
That sounds really cool.
Just don't pull too hard on the hair, okay?
Okay.
Oh sure, the new gnome, the new short person gets to ride. But
Yes.
you know,
Of course. Look at her. She's terrified.
I'm not a horse, man.
So if I put on the ring and Rosalie,
She would just drop to the
does she
ground.
get absorbed into my body?
No.
Just becomes a backpack.
Like,
guys.
what happens to her?
She would just drop to the ground.
Oh. So, okay. I'll try and stay in horse form, I guess.
Come on, crawl through the window. There's a
Wait,
trap
what's?
door down here.
Isn't the ring mean that she changes back if somebody is it of the same or opposite gender touches her?
That's a good point.
So
No,
if
but
Rosalie's on you, your ring won't work.
No,
and
they
it
have
will
to
be
touch the
destroyed.
ring.
Like men. Like, if a man touches me.
Hold
I thought it
on,
was if
hold
they touch the
on.
ring.
That too.
Specifically the ring.
Hold. I have to
I don't
find
know the rules.
the
The one
information.
Well, like, she can put on the ring to squish through the window. And then turn back into a centaur.
Opening up
Alright,
my checklist
What?
things.
what do we do? Are we just jumping through a window now?
I
Into
said
the
he could
basement.
come through the window. It's open.
That's how we're
Oh,
getting
okay.
to the basement.
Did Elvin open the window?
Alright, the ring has enough
I did.
illusion magic to change the appearance of anyone wearing this ring into a well-dressed noble gentleman who is charismatic as hell. It's destroyed whenever anyone touches the ring who is of the opposite sex of the wearer while wearing
Okay, so
the ring.
So men.
Yes.
Yeah. That's what I said. Is Rosalie a man?
She is not.
Okay, perfect. Let's go. Okay, Rosalie, just hold on a second. I need to change my size so we can squish through this window.
Oh,
Rosalie
okay.
needs to transform into a smashing gentleman, and then squeezes through this window.
We had the over charismatic gentleman, didn't we? Hold on. Grabbing
You
him.
don't have to change it. Don't change the
Uh,
token. I'm gonna
I-
turn back.
Okay. She's like, wow,
Just
look at
need
you.
to be safe. Yeah, it's fun.
Hey, Rivner, follow me down here. I couldn't quite figure out, but I noticed something against the wall. Looks like we could get through it.
all right then.
Smash us through the wall.
Whoa, Jesus! Flung across the frickin' map.
Remrus, are you going into?
Yeah, I will.
This is totally not conspicuous at all. All right then.
Can I
Let's,
light the torch again?
I'm
Let's
just gonna
have a
put you
peek.
guys over.
all right, so I have to make a history check, and I
Too
have
bad.
advantage when it comes to stone. Is that right?
I don't remember.
You're
You'll have to look at that.
proficient. double your proficiency bonus to check instead of your normal proficiency bonus. So right now my history is 8 bonus.
So you'll have plus 16.
I guess so.
All right. All right.
Well, it was
All right.
Wow.
You look at Elbin and scoff that he couldn't see this. This is so
Oh, is
goddamn
this not,
obvious.
Come on, man. This is like child's play for a dwarf.
And you see the very obvious button you need to press.
Rivnor just like lightly taps it with his finger.
I'm still invisible.
I see.
Wherever you are, Albin.
All right. And the door slides open. All right. One moment.
I just want to point out that I feel like we could have been in the sewer like 15 to 30 minutes ago if we went the other way.
Yeah.
Which way?
Like down to the docks and just went in the sewer.
Well, you assume that would have been easier.
Well, it's a good thing I've got this map.
Map's only good if you know where you are on it, though.
I am an excellent map reader. Rivnor shakes his head.
Lendl shakes her head too.
Okay,
Anybody
so
else want to join in the head shaking?
this map
Different purpose.
does have vision. So ideally, you guys, this will work, and none of you will complain that you can't use Roll20. Because I spent time doing this. Alright, I will zip, zap, zoop you guys to the bottom here.
We can also see all the bad guys.
Why?
Yeah, we
No.
see them. Like
Where
there's
all the
darkness.
light is.
Yeah, whenever there's
Oh,
a torch,
yeah,
we
yeah,
can
yeah.
see-
That's normal, yeah.
I'm scared.
That means there's more bad guys.
But you guys
Should.
shouldn't be able. So like the way to do this is zoom your screen in so that it's only like 60 squares or something.
Stood.
I already forgot where they all are.
Good.
Yeah, I did too.
So just to confirm, you guys can all see yourselves.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rosalie is on my back again.
Sure. So you guys head into a small musty room that has some torches lit and has 6 large wine barrels.
I'm gonna open up my map.
All right. Do you want to post it for the group?
Not the one that I drew.
I still got that printed out.
Yeah, I bet you do.
All right.
Did you frame it yet?
No, not yet.
Here is what you have of the map.
All right. So really, all we need to do is go out a door and take a look down a hallway to try and figure out where the hell we are. Now, where's there a door? And we should probably close the cellar behind us.
Yes, let's do that.
Question: does the cellar open up again?
Does it what?
Well,
If there's a way in, there's a way out.
yeah. And more than one, I'd assume.
If not, this is prime grave real estate.
Oh, look, it's Borst, that douchebag who was hurting the woman.
Hey, stop looking around the map.
Ooh.
I didn't say that in character.
right, Rivnar, since you know how to get through all of this stuff, why don't you lead the way?
Well, let's take a looky here along the wall. Rivnor is actually going to knock on each of the casks to see if any of them are empty.
They all sound hollow.
Oh, well, that's lovely. Let's just drag one or two of these out, roll them to the side here.
They do not move. They are like massive barrels.
Can I
Can we
make
try
an
to open one?
investigation check?
Yes, you can. Alrighty. Silanus, you see that all of the footsteps and like there's a kind of a path through the dust kind of thing. All go to this casket.
Nice, guys. Just look at the ground. It's clearly the middle barrel.
Listen, I'm the only one who gets to be condescending about not finding trapdoors.
Yeah, how come you didn't notice that?
Does this look like stone to you?
Well, the footprints are on top of stone.
No, they're on a rug. I'm not a carpologist.
I'm gonna make a carpologist character now.
A carpologist character. All right.
Knows the history of all rugs in Middle Earth.
What would you guys like to do?
Open the damn barrel.
All right. Silanus, you see how that barrel opens. It has obvious usage marks. And the barrel slides open.
Rub it in.
And you see a person-sized passage. So you guys should be able to just walk
Centaurs and dwarves first.
forward. Keep going forward.
This way here.
No, like, yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Okay. And how much is my dark vision? I can't remember. 60?
You should be able to see what your token sees.
Rivnor? Okay,
token
so
for me.
Rivnor is going to try and orientate the map. Can I do a check for that?
Sure. Go ahead.
Make
Make a perception check.
Could I use this like a? Could I use my stone ability based on the?
Uh,
It's everything's stone here.
that's a bit of a stretch, but sure. Go for it. All right. Yeah, you're all right. The map is oriented, and you are in the bottom right corner.
Did you force open the map again? I don't know what the heck happened to it. Thank you. Oh, I could put it on a different window. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, so if I've got my bearings correctly, there is food question mark here.
What's our game plan now that we're here? Do we try and sneak to the Shadow King, or do we fight everyone along the way?
Well, there's a jail. I wonder if any of the Adventurers Guild would be here.
That's a possibility, but keep in mind, they did experiment on that one fellow back at the guild.
It might be good to try to build our reinforcements, though.
What if? I can use Major Image to make a terrible smell. What if I use it to make a terrible smell in the food hall, and it'll clear everyone out, and we can sneak through there?
How do we even know
People
where they'd
like
be?
their food?
I'm just wondering if we'd be able to find anybody down here. That would be.
I'm not assuming there's people in there, but it's the quickest way through to the jail.
I guess that's right. And we wouldn't. I can't exactly, sneak. I'm not exactly the sneakiest type here.
I've got some moss arrows, which I believe allow us to sneak better past critical points.
I'm open to suggestions.
How are you doing, Rosalie?
I'm really scared. I don't know if this
Okay,
is a
that's
good
good.
idea to come here.
Oh, Rosalie, would you like to go home? Would you like us to come pick you up later for another safer task?
You really think it's a good idea to send her back the way that we came by herself?
She's
Well,
kinda
I can
stuck
go
in
with
this
her and
tunnel.
come back.
I'll-
Like,
I'll-
I'll take her home.
I could stand guard here for when you come back.
See, if we leave you alone, it's very easy for someone to come and pick you up.
I'm small.
They
I
kill
can
you.
hide.
You'll hide?
I mean, there's barrels back there that you could probably fit in.
Yeah.
What skills do you have, Rosalie?
I do carpentry mostly.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, great warrior.
No, that's great. So, okay. So would you prefer to hide here at the entrance and wait for us to come back?
Yes, please.
Okay, you do that.
Okay.
Maybe
Have your
let
sword?
maybe let's open up one of the other empty barrels for her, and she can hide in there.
I can hide the smaller barrels. It's okay.
Okay.
And she like runs back inside.
I hope she's not a spy.
Here, take this. Glendale passes her a pillow to get comfortable.
Where the
in.
fuck did you pull a pillow from?
Okay, in my inventory, I have hygienic products and a pillow. Okay.
She
I
is a
guess stole it from
klepto.
the
She has
spa.
stolen everything.
That is
yes.
true. That is true.
Right.
All right. She grabs the pillow and hugs it and walks away.
Okay.
Poor Rosalie.
Oh.
oh, that was awesome.
Well, I think no matter what, we're likely into a fight because
Yeah.
not all of us can sneak.
Well,
Would you like me to scout ahead?
maybe
Scout
maybe
ahead.
I was
Wait,
gonna
is
say, maybe
Albin still invisible?
Alvin, who's still invisible, yeah, could scout
Is
ahead.
he even here?
Where is Albin? Albin! She whispers aggressively. You're invisible, right?
No.
Why not?
I think he was being sarcastic.
The fact that you can't see him but should hear him should be a good giveaway.
You guys are so rude. Go scout ahead.
Take a look at this. Rivner's gonna point out the food hall. Can you take a look and see what might be in there?
Why? Do you want to see if there's any cheese?
I mean, I'm not against cheese, but I'm more concerned if there's food that would be where people would be. Just try and be stealthy about it, or whatever. I know I'm one to talk.
All right.
God.
All right. So, do you open? Hold on. Do you open that
Oh,
door?
The door?
Yes. Do you open the door?
Open it slightly?
Sure. You slightly open the door.
Can I see that person?
Yeah, you can see someone sitting at the table.
Are they looking?
They are not looking
Towards
at you.
the door?
They're currently enjoying some lunch.
Okay. Um, I don't want to open it anymore. Okay, can I open it up a little bit more?
Sure. As the
I
door
put my
opens,
head
Really
through-
might be able to hold.
as the door opens more, you see one of them look up in your direction. They go,
Must have been the wind. It's a Skyrim.
Oh,
huh?
can I do like a puff of wind? Because I have a cantrip for it.
Sure. And do you close the door as you do it, or what?
Maybe keep it.
I mean, no, just use the draft to blow it open.
Yeah.
Jeez. Okay.
At least then it would be less suspicious.
Yeah.
If it's opening,
Sure.
why would it suddenly shut?
It just slammed shut.
All right, so you're opening it
doesn't-
with the
yeah.
wind. All right.
With a little puff of wind, yeah.
All right. The door opens, and
Alright.
one of them gets up and it's like, "Oh, this damn door." And he comes down here, and he closes the door.
Okay, did I see all three of them?
Yeah.
Alright, I want to head back to the group where it's safer.
I mean, the good advantage to fighting down here is that they can't exactly all fight us at once.
Yeah.
Alright.
It would take them time to get to us. And they don't
Okay.
exactly know where we are.
That is true. That is a good point.
Found three people eating food.
Food.
Didn't see any cheese.
What
But
about
there's three of
salted
them.
pork?
Well, you can go have a look next time.
There's 3 of them, eh?
3 of them.
Well.
Well, here's the dilemma. I can't sneak worth a shit. So
Well, I have aid that can help us. I have moss arrows, and from what I remember, they let me make an area that's very easy to sneak over.
okay, but what if we round a corner and there's just somebody there?
Well, I could use major image to make an image of an empty hallway around every corner we go around. Kind of like
You have enough spell power for that?
I have 3 uses of it, but it means I'll have no fireballs or anything like that.
We could probably need those.
Yeah. So we can either sneak or we can just say fuck it and throw a powerful fireball in the room.
That
You
could be
ruin
fun.
all the food.
Oh Jesus!
Would also alert everyone.
What are you doing? Yeah, why are you throwing a fireball?
Aaron. If I activate my armor of Agathis, do I stay invisible?
No.
No? Okay.
Why don't we just try being stealthy?
We can
Roll
try.
for stealth. Yeah. And double check your spells. Make sure you don't have a spell that will make other people stealthy.
Can I?
Like pass without trace.
Yeah.
Who has pass without trace? I swear to God.
I don't know if anyone in this group does.
I do
I
not.
can do a thunder step and alert everyone.
I could use
Which-
dimensional door.
Wait, I have
Oh.
I have an
I
idea.
could use dimensional door. I could take us straight into the jail.
Dude.
Yeah, but don't you need to know what it looks like?
Yeah.
Do I?
I believe it's a spot, that
Spot
you can
within
see
range.
that you know of still. Like
Okay.
I mean, we have the map. It might
it's
appear
a
inside
see-
someone.
so it's
It
a
says
very
place you can see or visualize.
yeah, and you've never been there, so you can't visualize
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
Visualize yourself into some bars.
End up in the city prison.
Yeah. Whoops.
Okay. Well,
I mean,
we
in
could.
theory, I could sneak being invisible to see how many people are ahead, and if I'm far enough away, I can then
True.
thunder step back.
You could scare out the whole area. Like at least the main central room and see what we're dealing with here.
Yeah, because we know there's people in the room with food, so we can try going the other way.
Yeah.
And then also, if I can distract people or maybe get them all to go to one location by using my thunder step.
I mean, I could also
Stay
use
invisible.
major image to make it seem like there was an explosion down one of the hallways or something.
Wouldn't that be like kind of suspicious? Why is things exploding down here?
All right, Elvin, are we going on an adventure to see what's up in the world?
Yes.
All right. I'm
They
gonna
can
follow
keep
Elvin
talking.
for a little while. Yeah, you guys can keep talking.
They would. Yeah, they wouldn't notice me.
Yeah,
Oh wait,
you're invisible. Remember.
but still, also, but like I would be peeking around the corner.
All right.
All right, so you can see him, right?
You can. He is currently just walking on this platform.
Should have made a copy of the map to give to him so he could right where the guards were. After all, my cartography skills are
Oh,
second
which
to
way?
none.
Which way is he walking?
He's going in this direction.
Okay. I can just.
I really just want to know how powerful these
Individual guards are.
cannon fodder are. Yeah.
What is that up ahead? Is that like a gate that blocks it off?
Yeah,
Only
so
one
that's
way to find out.
that
So I
is.
couldn't escape quickly.
This is indeed blocking your exit.
Okay.
You have
Uh,
like
there
any way
are-
to assassinate someone?
There are two doors here that you can see.
Yeah, the first door. Yeah.
And this door.
Well, I would assume that would be the door to the same place, right? Just on the other side.
Which one?
This one.
Maybe, you don't know.
Would I be able?
You
to
could,
perhaps
if that's what you
guess?
assume it is. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
And if you want to look inside this one, that's up to you.
I don't know if I want to. Can
Alright.
I peek?
Can. You peek.
Oh.
There's a man with his back turned to you.
You have some way to like stealth kill him?
No, I don't think so.
Do you have a knife? You could just slice his throat.
Yeah. If you can get close enough.
I have a silver dagger,
Okay. Go
That would
slice
work.
some throat.
small knife.
You just got to get the door open quiet enough.
Can I open the door more?
Maybe do a stealth check.
The door creaks on its hinges, and the guard turns around.
Can I do another puff of wind?
Mm. He walks out the door.
Can I make
Looks
an odor
around.
smell?
Sorry?
Can I like make an odor?
Yeah? I mean,
Odd
it smells
odor.
pretty bad in here anyway, but it is a sewer.
Make like a chemical
Like-
odor or something that would alert him.
Just like
Natural gas.
concentration. Like smells like the sewer just concentrated in one spot, so it smells worse than normal.
Oh, God. I have to get these doors fixed.
It's so gross down here.
Why don't you carry
Closes
an
the door.
oil can with you, Elvin?
Light them all on fire.
No, to oil the hinges.
He's not even the rogue in here. That's the funniest part.
I know. Could you take some oil from an unlit torch and use it to oil the hinges?
I mean, it's funnier that they keep thinking that the doors are blowing open.
It's like if they know them to creak and then they all of a sudden not creak. I don't know. I don't think they'd suspect someone went and fixed the door, so that's pretty out there.
Did I notice anything else in the room? As the
I
door
don't, did
opened?
you?
I don't know. I could see like the bars.
Yeah.
Right.
You saw what you saw.
I don't know what else I saw. I don't know if like the light went all the way over to the.
You saw what you saw. Your token gives you your vision.
You got this.
All right, you come up to another door.
Is it there?
Yep. Do you open the door?
Pretty narrow passage. I just want to see. Is there anything up here? No.
No, it is
Okay.
gated off.
This. Yeah, I'll peek in through this one.
All right, you half open the door.
I don't peek anywhere.
And
I
you slowly shut the door again.
Don't even- I feel like I'm gonna die. Can I peek? Is that the door?
Yep, that's the door.
Can I peek into it?
Where are you,
Can I peek
Alvin?
here? Can I peek here? Yeah, let's do it.
Can I open it more?
Yep.
Uh,
Is there anything? I'm going in.
All right, you find a storage room.
Is there anything useful in here?
There's like
Gold or
no, it's a storage room
fire
for
grenade?
for things that they would need, such as like nails, boards, wood, tallow,
Or
like
oil?
dried meat.
Oh, tallow. Can I use the tallow, the
Sure.
oil, the freaking doors?
If you want
What?
to grab a
that
handful of
seems
tallow,
like we're gonna be fighting. I feel like that's.
I want to see you stealth kill someone.
There's not really a mechanic for it.
there is not.
No.
I will
No.
die.
There
That seems
used
like an
to be.
oversight.
Plus, you'd have to do one at a time, otherwise the guys would be like, "Oh no, my friend."
The way that it used to work is that you'd have to have more damage with one of your attacks than they have health.
Into this room.
Yep, one sec. Right, you. Are you oiling the or fattening the
Yes.
hinges?
Fattening them up. My bare hands.
All right, just creaked open the door.
Greased up deaf guy.
You
"Come
see-
here, catch me.
You see what seems to be a bedroom.
Is there a limit on how long Alvin's invisible?
An hour.
Yeah, an
Well,
hour.
I can see that guy, and I can see that one.
Yep.
So I see them both. Yeah.
Yep.
You should probably get back
Slowly,
to us.
slowly close the door. And then, I'll just go this way.
All right, Elvin, you
That
could
door
feel
opens
that
up.
about 50 minutes of your hour have gone past.
Alright. I'm making my way back.
So question:
Yep.
if I were to like tackle someone into the water and like keep them under, there's no mechanic to drown them.
Not really.
Hmm.
I
hold on.
mean, technically there is.
I guess yes.
You'd have to. I think he'd have to grapple them and hold them there, and they couldn't beat
Oh.
him. Because there is a drowning mechanic.
There is.
Yeah, after 1 plus con bonus minutes of holding your breath underwater, you fall unconscious. So, it's 1 plus whatever their constitution bonus is. So, if they have like a constitution of 4, then they would have 5 minutes that you have to hold them underwater, which is
Okay.
a long time indeed.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a long time.
You need a high strength character to do it too, because
Yeah.
they can't break free, right?
Yeah.
Are you
And I s-
volunteering yourself?
Yeah, because I could sneak up behind somebody and hold them underwater, and nobody would know I was there with my big clanking heavy armor.
Well,
Is the huge downside to wearing plate armor.
Alright. So I scouted out a
whoa.
bit ahead.
Where'd you come from?
Yeah, I'll turn off my invisibility unless it's run out now.
It's basically run out as you get to them.
Okay. All right, so
Rimnor's gonna hold up the map.
yeah. So there's 3 of them in where they eat, the cafeteria area. In the jail, I saw one person. I couldn't see anyone in the cells. I couldn't quite see past the person from the angle I was looking at. There's 2 by the range. There's this little room. It's a storage room. Then there's 2 people in like a bedroom type area, and then there's one guy walking around the center area.
Would he have recognized what's his name?
Yes. You would have
Yes.
recognized
So-
Forrest.
And the person, Boris, was walking around the center.
Well, it's not like exactly they can all rush to us in one foul
No.
swoop. So we've picked the point where we could take out the most of them at once, which seems to be the food storage area.
Yeah.
And conveniently, I might add, there might be cheese.
So-
and we pick them off.
We burst the door open and then just huck spells in the room.
I mean, if one of them gets out the door to alert the others, it might as well have sent off the spells in the first place, so I don't think being stealthy here is going to matter too much,
Yeah.
aside from getting in the room in the first place.
Get mad. Okay. How
Well-
do we go about being stealthy then?
I could turn into Madame Tahili again.
Because that's not going to alert them that something strange is going on.
Maybe if you turn into one of the
I'll let you guys
Goliath
know the
guards.
mechanics of how this is going to work.
okay.
Basically, if you're fighting in a room, if anyone gets out of that room,
Yeah.
then they can raise the alarm. Otherwise, unless you're like hucking a fireball at the door, people won't notice.
Like cast a fireball in the room though, would they notice?
Probably. Like loud
Okay.
loud spells, probably not going to be your friend here.
All right.
So if we get somebody to dash across the room who can run really fast, Wendell, and block the door,
And I could polymorph someone into like a turtle in the meantime to
To throw
Or-
at someone.
closest one to the other side.
yeah, so that we only have 2 to deal with.
It's not a bad idea.
I'm not going to be very helpful here. I've got a lot of thunder spells, like shatter and thunderclap, and
Yeah.
I mean, we could also use one of those spells to lure them at some point too to an incorrect
true.
location.
yeah.
I have my mouse meteor, so that's going to be loud. I could do deafness, blindness, and darkness, but I assume they can all see in the dark because they're down here. Well, actually, there's lamps everywhere, so maybe they can't see in the dark.
It's true.
But
So
we
what
can.
if what if we open the door, he casts darkness, Wendell runs to the other end, and I polymorph one of them?
Well, Glendale can't see in the dark. We ran into that problem last time I attacked darkness.
Okay.
Oh, right.
She can
She's
kind
the
of
only one
see,
without dark vision.
but she doesn't have dark vision. Correct.
Oh shit.
By the way, as an FYI, none of you can see it if he casts darkness because it is
Oh, we
magical
can't?
darkness.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh no.
Well, we could just open the door. We could have Glendale sprint to the other end. I could polymorph one. Anyone else have any useful spells to keep them in place, paralyze, anything like that?
Deafness, blindness?
Let me check for you.
I think it just banished them.
That's true. You could banish one of them, and then we could take care of the one. I could drop polymorph on the other, and then you could unbanish the third.
Tie
Take care
a
of them
rope,
one at a time.
throw the other one in the sewer, drown him.
I mean, I can make a fog cloud. But besides that, I can't really root people into place.
I forgot. Theron, could I have communicated with them like through the door and be like, "You're gonna die," and try and scare them?
I suppose.
Well, I mean, that I could use major image to make it look like there was a dragon in the room. Like,
Rawr.
A sewer alligator.
Madame
feel like-
Healy could charge into battle with the dragon.
I feel like Glendale should run in across the lunchroom to the other to block the door.
yeah, and
Uber heavy hitters can go in and start fighting, and then we
And,
can go in and
polymorph and banish, I guess.
yeah.
Or actually, how many people can you banish? Because I only have one level 4 spell slot.
Well, as long as my spell goes through, I only have 2 spell I can use. That's it.
Okay.
For the
Well-
until next long rest, though, right? So I mean, you could only use your banishment
rest.
twice.
But yes.
Keep in mind, we might want to hang on to the big spell slots for the,
Yeah,
All
for
my
the
spell
Whatever.
slots are
harder
big.
enemies.
Yeah.
that's why I'm saying I won't use polymorph.
I can Eldritch Blast.
That's a loud spell. Quiet spells only.
Eldritch Blast,
Is
that wouldn't
Eldritch
count
Blast?
as a
Yeah, I
loud
was gonna
spell.
say.
Oh.
What about
see.
Mouse Meteor? Could they hear Mouse Meteor?
Probably.
Mm-mm.
As
So
is
I guess
explosion.
I can use Dissonant Whispers. I can use Bestow Curse.
And they would definitely hear my tidal waves.
It just could be a sewer wave. You never know. They happen.
When everyone flushes at the same time.
I could use Enemies Abound on one of them, and then he would attack his other friends.
Would that work? Could you flood the sewers?
Be a little gnarly.
I mean, I can only use it a few times.
You know, like if we needed to, could you flood it to try and get away if things went south?
It's more so I can push back people with a wave.
Okay. How about this? We push the door open, Glendale runs to the other end to block the other side. And then I'll use Enemies Abound on one of them, and hopefully he starts to attack his friends. And then we'll go from there.
Works for me.
Okay.
Never.
Okay,
Now,
so
if we prepare ourselves near the door, we might be able to catch them by surprise.
Yeah.
Surprise snipes.
And can I prepare an action when the door opens if I can't see them on the other side till it opens?
I suppose.
Did I say I'll prepare like the first enemy I see? I'm gonna cast Enemies Abound.
Yep. That's
Okay.
fine. But you guys only get one action
Okay.
that you do before you open the door.
So we can't just like bombard them when we
Correct.
come in. That's upsetting.
Glendale can run to the other side. Is that okay? Or
Yep, that's fine.
Yeah. Catch them completely by surprise.
maybe Glendale, you should stand here.
okay.
So when the
Just
door
kinda
opens, you
nervous.
just.
Vix,
wait,
how you
wait.
doing?
I'm gonna put some beef or some fat on the
Vix.
door.
Is it gonna matter?
No.
Why can't I move my characters today?
Surface computer.
Come on. Oh, here we go. Okay, we're good now.
Rivendor's just gonna say to himself, "No loud battle cries. No loud battle cries."
All right.
Glendale go.
The door gets swung open.
Okay, and then I cast Enemies Abound on this guy because he's the one I can see.
All right. Cast it.
Where do I have a thing for that?
You
I
won't
don't
have a
think so.
macro, but you'll have a
Okay.
spell.
Where is Deafness Blind?
All right, that's a DC 14. So that is going to be, what kind of is that? Intelligence saving throw. All right.
Yeah.
All right, he fails.
Okay, and then Glendel's gonna run in, I guess.
Glendale charges wherever Glendale is.
As a sneak attack? Can I do
Well,
that?
it's the agreed upon thing was that you're running to the other side
All right. Let's
to
do
block the
that.
door.
To block the door. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm blocking the door.
Oh, other door.
Other door.
This one.
Oh,
So they can't get out. Yeah.
there's 2 doors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, my roll 20 is really slow. I see it now. Cool.
All right.
Just the horse running through the room.
Just randomly.
They all get to their feet, grasping their sledgehammers. Startled. Well, I was going to say grasping their hammers, but then I
What?
was like,
I got a 17.
So, everyone roll initiative.
Yay.
I can't believe I got a 17. This is the fastest I've ever been.
I'm so happy for you.
Thanks, man.
Let's see.
Poor Coco.
Oh no.
You rolled twice, Dean.
Eh.
Oh,
Did I?
one count. Never mind.
It's our turn to say the time for mercy. Isn't it?
All right, Rivnor, you're the first to react.
Oh boy.
All right. Let me calculator here. That'll work. And I get to use charger because that's a 10-foot straight line. All right, so I'm gonna use charger on my first attack.
Okay.
See if it hits.
That's 26. That hits.
So plus plus 5 to the roll.
All right. So he takes 17 damage.
Yes, sir.
All right. 17 damage. Oh god, they're all the same token.
We found their weakness. They are legion. They are one.
That's gonna be annoying.
Did that second swing hit?
Yes, it did. Alright, so 17 minus 13. Alright,
And that.
that misses.
That's it
However,
for my turn. Oh,
normally this would be a fumble, but this is your Savenic shield. Even if you were to drop it, it would just reappear in your hand.
excellent. Nobody saw that.
Alright, Goliath thugs are next. This one has to choose randomly between targets. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3. So Rivnor, you're number 2. So I'm just going to roll a d3. Slash roll 1d3. Alright, this is his target for now. He goes charging over and swings his hammer. hitting him, dealing 5 damage.
We
Uh,
could have taken these guys to the docks.
That's what I'm starting to think. But we don't know what the Shadow King and the other guy are like.
That's true.
The Shrouded Lotus.
okay, sorry, that's just testing. He's going to try and snap him out of it by hitting him lightly with unarmed strike. Oops. We just unarmed strike. There we go. All right, he critically slaps him for 2 damage.
Critical slap.
All right, let's.
Best kind of slap.
He's gonna make a new Wisdom saving throw, and he makes it, so he is no
It's
longer.
intelligence.
Sorry, they both have -1 to both, so it doesn't matter. It's the same,
Okay.
same roll. So he is no longer under that effect. All right, and then this one is going to swing at you. With his hammer. Hello?
I'm waiting.
Swing hammer? There we go. For some reason, it didn't go through the first time I clicked. Alright, so that does not hit. It clangs off of your shield. Ramras.
Which I did not drop. Yep.
Yeah, you can ignore that second great hammer. It lagged.
I will swing twice at this guy with my trident.
Okay.
Okay.
Both of those will hit. That'll be 12, 28 damage.
Yep, 21.
What? No, it's doubled from the 6th, so 12.
Oh.
Because you critically hit.
Oh, perfect.
So 12 plus 15 is 27.
Yes.
Minus 27 damage. Bam. Elvin.
And that'll be my turn.
I am going to Eldritch Blast this guy.
Okay. Alright, your first one misses, your second one hits for 11 damage. Anything else?
Martial check.
Alright. These thugs only have 2 abilities. They have their great hammer and hand axe to throw.
Okay.
Selanas.
I'm gonna move into the room here, and then sorry, what's that? Just want to see what this looks like. Would that encompass them?
What are you trying to do?
I just want to know if that circle would encompass them or not.
No.
I just want to know if Spirit Guardians would work, so...
So Spirit Guardians is how big?
15 feet. It says they flit around you to a distance of 15 feet.
It's basically that.
Yeah, so it wouldn't.
No.
Okay, so I won't do that. Instead, I'm gonna use Dissonant Whispers at a level 2
Okay.
on this guy.
Okay. All right. This is wisdom save, I think.
Yeah, I believe
Right.
so.
Wisdom save. He fails, and he takes 15 damage.
And was there anything more to learn from martial check?
There was not.
Can't remember. Okay.
Glendale,
Yes.
what would you like to do?
Glendale sneak attacks this guy.
You can only sneak attack if you have an ally adjacent to the enemy.
Okay, well, I'm still gonna attack.
Okay.
Okay. It's probably not gonna do much.
All right. That's 6 damage.
So cute.
Yeah, but I don't think they're immune to immune madness.
They are not. Wisdom saving throw. He fails. He is struck with mood madness.
Great.
Uh,
Okay.
oh,
Glendale disengages, goes back to her post, and does a martial check.
Okay. There's no new information except that you now have control of this one. This one is going to run. Was going to run towards the door. That is still his current action, and this one is trying to fight for his life.
Okay, and I can tell this guy to do something
Yes, you may choose his next action on his turn.
right now?
On his turn.
Oh. Okay.
All right, Vix.
Alright, Vix is going to move into the room and is going to use mouse media. We are going to do would frostbite be like too loud?
It would not be loud, no.
Okay. And we will use frostbite
On who?
on this gentleman.
You kind of pointed between them. Which one?
Oh,
Left or right?
this one.
All right.
Right, please.
All right. Constitution saving throw. All right, he makes it, so he takes no damage.
I will do a martial check.
All right, I will let you know with that, and since you just did frostbite, that they are resistant to cold damage.
Oh, well. That was okay. Well, I end my turn there.
All right, Rivnor.
I'm gonna start with this.
And that he's able to parry your shield.
Okay.
He parries your axe, but in parrying the last one, your last hit comes through, dealing 14 damage, and he collapses to the floor.
Okay, and I'm gonna send the extra damage towards.
I believe it has to be adjacent.
Is it adjacent?
I believe so.
Adjacent enemy. Never mind. And then I'm gonna move here
All right,
because I can't get into that other closer square.
sounds good. All right, Glendale, choose
Maybe
his action.
maybe you should make him trip his partner since you know he's gonna run for the door.
We can't hear you, love.
Hello?
There you go.
Hello.
Okay. I was saying, I guess, but what if he just kind of beats the crap out of him instead?
Fair enough.
Okay. She orders this guy to grapple and hit his friend over here. And
You
just
can
stop him.
choose one action. You can have him
Okay,
either
just
try to grapple
punch
or
him.
hit him with a hammer.
Hit him with a hammer.
All right.
She can't make a move though.
Oh,
Hits him with a
that's quite
hammer.
a hit.
Deals 14 damage.
Yes.
And this guy is like hit as he's running, and then comes up to Glendale, and he's going to try and shove his way past you. Please do a strength check against me.
Glendale, please.
Sir, you did not just do that. It's not working. One.
Do you have inspiration at all?
She does not.
Can I give her my inspiration?
You can.
I will do that.
All right. Glendale, you may roll again. Good job. All right, you are able
Yay.
to stoically stand your ground against him. He does not get
Yes.
past you. So he
He
then
won't pass.
will do nothing, because that's all he can do in his turn. He gets to make another wisdom saving throw. He still fails. Rumras.
Yes. I will move over to this guy, and I will attack him twice with my trident again.
Okay. Alright, your first one hits, but your second one fails, dealing 14 damage.
Okay. And before we go, can I do a martial check? I realize we haven't done it, and that would be insufficient for anything anyway.
You guys have done
Okay.
lots of martial checks, what do you mean?
Well, I haven't. I meant to say.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay, that's my turn.
Alright, Elbin.
Here, and then Eldritch Blast him.
Which one?
This one. This
Okay.
one.
Alright, both of those hits, dealing 20 damage.
That's everything.
Alright, Silanus.
I'm gonna do a vicious mockery on this one.
Alright, wisdom save. He makes it.
Oof.
No damage.
No damage. Okay. Turn.
Glendale.
Glendale tries to finish him off
'Kay.
with her Dark Moon Blade.
That's a critical fail.
Wow.
We're gonna roll a d4 on a even. You keep your weapon. On a odd, you drop.
Trash, anyways. Wow.
It's not a trash weapon by any means. Your blade falls to the ground and is flung over here.
Wow, no. Butterfingers.
Her fingers indeed.
Virks.
Between you and Riv North.
Hey,
Ray of Sickness wouldn't be loud, right?
Nope.
Alright, well, Ray of Sickness this dude.
Okay. That's a hit. DC 15. Con save. He makes it. So he takes half, I believe. Let me just double check. Ray of Sickness. Let's make a Constitution. Oh, and they just take the damage, and the Constitution saving throw is for the disadvantage thing. Okay, got it. All right, so he takes 13 damage, and he's going to remake his saving throw. I believe that makes it against the Dark Moon Blade. Yep. So he is no longer cray-cray. Anything else, Vix?
We'll do another martial. Oh, never mind.
Rivnor.
Just a reminder, I do need to leave in like a minute or two.
Yeah, this should
Yeah,
be
no worries.
over in a minute or
Okay.
two. Alright, that hits, dealing 13 damage, finishing this Goliath off.
I'll move over to this here, Goliath.
Yeah. That will miss as he blocks your attack. But as he blocks it, your Savenic shield snaps his neck. And this fight comes to an end.
Well, they're not as tough as I thought.
All right, but there's enough of them, and if those other two
Yeah.
are powerful, we
Yeah.
probably. And you were in rough shape, and I didn't have my special red thing.
Could we do a long rest in this
No,
square?
Can't
this
do
is
it
not a
twice.
safe area.
Who's not in good shape?
You weren't when we rescued you.
Oh, but we had a long rest.
Yes,
No.
I'm saying. Virx asked if we can long rest in here, and I said no.
Okay.
I'd like to investigate the bodies for gear.
All right, we will do that next time, as we need to discuss next week. Is Thanksgiving weekend.
I'm not gonna be here for the next 2 weeks, actually.
The next 2 weeks. All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
You monster.
I've got
Yeah.
Thanksgiving and then a wedding, so
I
Oh,
won't
no.
be, and I won't be here for Thanksgiving as well.
Perfect. All
I
right.
have a work event on Saturday.
Well, all good.
Yeah.
So shall we do our next session on the 22nd then?
Yeah, that sounds
work?
Does that work for everyone?
Alright.
Yep.
Yep.
Cool
Yep.
beans.
Yeah.
Then our next session will be Saturday, October the 22nd.
I mean, what about next Friday?
That
I'd be fine with
work.
that.
Like at the 7th?
yeah.
Yeah, I'd be good with that.
I could, yeah.
Works for me.
Brenda, do we have anything next Friday?
We
on the 7th?
do.
Do we?
It would be over if we stick to the original time. It would be over at about 5:45 or 6.
Oh, right.
And I will be picking up my sister from the train station in downtown Toronto at 1 a.m.
At 1 a.m.
Technically, that works. Like technically, actually, it does
would-
fit in.
I worked till 7:15 that day, so it would need to be a 7:30 start if we did it, though.
So we could do like a 7:30 start for like 2 hours, I guess. On Friday the 7th?
I mean,
Hmm.
that could work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I only work till 6:30, so it works for me.
All
I'm
right.
good with that too.
Then let's do Friday the 7th.
All right. Perfect.
Sounds good.
Alrighty. And I will see you guys then.
Right.
See you
Have a good
then.
night, guys.
Bye,
Bye,
Bye.
everybody.
Have a
Hasta
good night.
luego. Do.